What is up, guys? It has been a very long time, and I apologize for that, but I am back and I am hoping to stay more consistent this time and get back to you guys with a lot more game reviews, gameplay of videos that we all enjoy. Um, and I got a better rig, I got my own place set up now. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a really well made game, it's brilliant. It's called Forsworn. It is a turn based tactical RPG, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, you can always find it over there in Discord. Hit that little wish list button. It has a release date already scheduled. You can find that over there on Steam. But yeah, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. So, first, you're going to start off by selecting your hero. They got 6 classes currently right now. This is an alpha, so this is a closed alpha. You have to request access to it. The Ranger was the newest class added, and the Hunter was a new subclass added that I have not tried, so we're going to give that a spin. They have a really cool thing. It's kind of like a progression tree called the Fountain of Souls. So you can go into here. You can give yourself like increased health. Speed is like your meters moved, since this is a turn-based game. Power hoarders for like your ultimate. Self-explanatory. Damage, armor, healing. The cool thing I like though is this. It's like dedication and divine favor and false prophecy. It's really cool. They you get like rerolls in this game. You get upgrades, and you get blessings. And you'll see that when we do the gameplay. It's really unique. I enjoy this game a lot. These are relics. I mean artifacts that boost your gameplay to make it either easier, harder. Not to say harder, but some are harder to activate. I usually stick to the 2 basic one. I like to get healed 6 health at the end of every combat encounter, and I like to always gain maximum health as well. So I heal 6 and gain 6. This is a really good one to stack with a damage dealer. So for every 225 gold you hold, you gain a permanent 1 damage dealt. But if you spend it, you lose it. And I really like the Hollowed Lantern as well. It makes it so the elite bosses, the first 3 encounters, start with only 80% health and not 100. But I'm going to stick to my usual 2. And so they got right now a knight, a paladin, a wizard, an assassin, and a monk. I usually like to stick to the knight with the swordsman subclass because I like how he pulls out a 2-hand for increased damage. And then I usually rock the paladin with the oath bearer, so I always put on the perseverance aura to heal my teammates when they are within his aura. So yeah, let's jump right into this, and I'll show you guys Act 1, and if you enjoy Act 1, we'll continue the second part into Act 2. And if this video is too loud, let me know in the comments down below so I can adjust the audio volume. Some parts are pretty loud like that. It's pretty loud in my headphones, so just let me know. So you get in the very beginning, you talk to who I presume to be Death or a Wraith or somebody like that, and they give you something a little boost in the very beginning. You can take a gambling of losing some abilities and turning them into a better tier ability. It goes up, I think you got your common, uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary. So there's like, what's that, like 5 tiers? Get an assortment of items, or receive 2 ability reroll tokens for each hero. To be honest, I don't like either one of these 2, so I'm going to take the reroll because she does not have any at all. So that helps out a lot. The items could have been handy, but you'll see. So right there you can already see there's a chest, and each encounter has a possibility as well to also drop items. So let's give this a shot. I've not tried this new subclass yet. So it's your normal turn-based strategy. You can hold down Alt to see who the enemies are going to attack in what turn. So right now we have this guy attacking my hunter, this guy attacking my paladin, and this guy's actually attacking my dog. It's kind of cool that my dog has, looks like a panther actually, my bad. The panther actually has its own pool tree, so I did read that. So over here, I guess for her ultimate is they gain a 2 damage modifier till the end of turn. That's pretty cool. I do like her other ability way more for her ultimate. It's just unlimited damage, I'm not gonna lie. So we have it, so I don't need it. Z doesn't do anything on her. This is extremely nice because it reduces their armor, which increases all damage. I'm not going to sit here and explain every spell. You know, you can watch the gameplay, pretty much get a concept. I'll let you know what debuffs are happening and stuff like that as we go through. Every attack has a range for her. So this one is 12 meters, 12 meters, and 12 meters. So she moved up. And since she's range, it looks like... Actually, it is not like it... No, it is still. It's not showing the outline right there. Usually there's an outline, an indicator around her in like a circle, letting her know when she's attacking too close to an enemy. As you can tell, she's closer 6 to 8, further away 8 to 10. So we're going to give her an attack right there. I like the Paladin because he can attack in most places, and I usually like to keep him as my tank. So I'm actually going to bring him right here. Kill this guy off. Shield up. My Paladin, even though that says, oh, it does say 16, but it's not originally 16. As you can see down there, it says +8, because on his Fountain of Souls, I have him extremely high up in the armor. And my Knight is damage, and she is damage. So I'm going to go over here, finish this guy off, come over here, bleed this guy out. As you can tell, that's a bleed symbol, and it says bleed, which is very nice. And I'm actually going to read these with you guys because I've never played this guy yet. So he can heal himself, he can claw, and he can bleed. That's really cool, I'm not going to lie. I like that a lot. And we can do both. I like that a lot, I'm not going to lie. So I have it, so if we go over to here, I have it where it automatically picks up the loot left behind, but it will, I mean the coins, but it will not pick up your loot. So make sure you open your chest and you grab the items. I just have a habit of running and grabbing all the coins still. And there's always going to be a beam telling you where the chests are. So follow that beam, it's super important. As you saw, we just got 6 health back. And every single encounter that you do, you will be able to gain an ability, which is really cool in my mind. It keeps the game interesting and unique, that you're going to keep rolling new abilities, and the further you go, the better they're going to get. As you can see, these are tier 1s. And everything too also explains what it does. So right there it tells you everything has a toolbox tip that tells you exactly what it does, which is very nice because a lot of games are missing that. So there's a taunt all nearbys, but I like my Zelia Strikes because it does damage and it heals him. So this is your map layout. This is Act 1. You got your final boss, you got your smiths, you got mystery events, everything is self-explanatory, tells you elite battles, normal encounters, resting points. So I like to go towards where my most upgrade sites are. And I like to fight the bosses too. So for the sake of this, I'm going to go down through, show you a mystery event with a boss encounter. I'm going to hit this upgrade site, hit that boss, hit this upgrade site. And then I'm going to go north. No, I can't actually because it tells you the path. So yeah, you guys will see. But each single room is unique and different. Which I really enjoy. So this one, like I said, I didn't really read it, but Rupture. Dealing Rupture. We'll have to shoot him to see. So Ruptured increases their damage by 4 to anybody that attacks that target. So I like to see who's being attacked. So we're getting the Panther attack twice. Alright. So right there, if you see, now the damage is up from what it originally is. It's 6 to 8, now it's 10 to 12. It went up 4. But I'll leave somebody else to kill him because I don't want to waste the 6 to 8 to damage. Alright, I'll actually send him for 2 damage. And as you can see, he went up to 6 to 8. And then I'll have him attack him. I try to get like the most eliminations. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. So we know that he is weak. We can try to one-hit him right now. Or we can come up and I'm probably going to take out... He's already after me, so yeah, I'll do this. Everything has action points too. It's the green circle with a number on it that costs all my action points. It does a lot of damage, which is really nice. But it did use all of his action points. And if you don't use your action points too, another nice feature is it carries over to the next round. And he has Retribution on, which I'll actually keep so it does damage reflection back to him. Retribution is kind of like Thorns in this game, where it tells you it is Thorns, so it deals damage back to anybody that attacks you. And so for now, his ultimate is he pulls out his two-hand sword, which is just a long sword, and he attacks him twice, or you can activate his class trait to pull it out right now, increasing additional damage by 3. So everybody attacked. Like I said, I like to try to take as much people out as I can. He's going to get attacked regardless right now. I didn't play that very well. Yeah, I can't make it over there. I can bleed this guy, however. And his shield, unfortunately, does not go on other people, only himself. So we will end turn. Alright. And so the Panther, he's going to heal at the end of this encounter, so I don't care. But I need to kill him first. So move her over here. Turn. Hit him. Everybody just leveled up right there. That was that icon. You always gain max health with a level up, and then this is your blessings that you get to choose. Okay, that's new too. I like that a lot, actually. So this is how you level him up. Okay. I'm going to do that big time. I don't really care about his range, so I'm going to make him do more damage. And I'll give him more health since he's usually my tank. And I'll move back over here. And I'll hit this guy. And that's that room. Alright, we got a green. And items have rarities too. Just like your skills, just like your blessings. So, as you see right here, just so you see it's automatic looting. Watch right here, you're going to see it pick it up. See? So you don't need to worry about it not picking up your gold, because it does. I'm going to grab Focus Fire. That definitely changed. I'd rather grab Rupture Shot, actually. I'm going to grab Balanced Strike, because that attack always gives him a shield. And I'm going to grab Light Slash, because that is what's going to shield him, since he's my tank. And here's the inventory. I forgot to go into this. Everybody has 2 trinkets, 3 ring slots, and 1 amulet. The ring slot and the trinket slot are locked until you level your characters up. And I think at level 6, I think is when you unlock all of the trinkets and ring slots. We're going to go through here. That's max health, so I'm going to give it to my tank. Don't care about that ring. I'm not going to keep it. I will give her thorns. And I like having her getting Endless Hunt, because she kills people a lot. And the further she is away from everybody, the more damage. So now I'll show you guys a mysterious event, which is just like a random event. Random things can happen. There's always a dialogue. You can read all that. I'll leave it here for a second. This one is either a heal or max health, or gain power and lose 12 health. Since I heal every encounter, I'm going to lose 12 health. And it looks like we got a trinket. Go into here. I think it's one I really don't care about. It's actually one I do like. I'll give it to her. So when we apply Rupture and Vulnerable, it's going to apply one more stack of each, which is very nice. Alright, we're going to go down. Okay. So she's right here. Let's see who's attacking who. Not everybody's getting attacked by one. This right here is reinforcements. So if you ever see a red flag, that means there's going to be more reinforcements coming in of mobs. I'm going to start off. I got to move him because he's in the way. How much? Alright. 8. Always share the damage. Best practice in my mind. So try to just wipe out everybody. That's why I like her other ability more, because I would like wipe this guy out, then I'd wipe him out, because she would gain 10 ultimate every time she attacked. What is this at? There we go. I'll send the Panther to take them out. I'll now run right here. 6 to 8. Let's see, am I a little bit too close? Nah, it's okay. Hit the lowest. Unfortunate. And then, does he have any more movement left? He does not. I don't want her getting hit. So he's going to come over here. Yeah, he's going to come over here. Because he's coming this way. He's getting hit. He's shielded. He's getting hit. He's shielded. I think he's going to do a little bit more damage than 6, so... Alright, reinforcements are on their way. He did 6 exactly. They get to move, but I've never seen them actually attack on that turn. It's just some pure movement. Alright, he did get the execution. Perfect. Let's bleed this guy. I'm actually going to change his to preserve, so everybody can heal. Sometimes you'll see this where you can't see, and you can actually turn your camera by holding in your mouse wheel. So it's a nice little thing to know about. So we're going to do this. Stand right here. We're going to redo it. As you can see, they got more reinforcements coming in after. So I'm going to use her to take this guy out. And if you just saw, so that one gives the nearest ally a shield, which is really nice, because Panther's actually under attack next. So I'm going to get out of the Panther's way. And as you see, I'm healing because I'm in his aura. And he is at 4 bleed, just shy of 1, sadly. So does anybody else have anything left? Sadly, they do not. Alright, let's end turn. Perfectly shielded it. Definitely a new mob change up. It's never been this many wolves, so that's really cool to see that they changed it. Who's he attacking? The archer, so I'll just block him and he'll bleed out. We'll end this guy. I'll show you guys his 2-hand. He's not going to get to his ultimate. So as you saw, it increased the damage. And he did actually get to his ultimate. So you'll see his ultimate. Very cool ultimate. I like that one a lot. And we're not going to let this guy bleed out. We're going to end him in style. We'll let the Panther finish him off. Actually, no. Panther's going to heal. And then attack. There we go. And everybody just healed 6 at the end. Don't forget your chest. Super important for your items. Especially if you don't like them, you can just sell them at a store visit. Another Band of Thorns. But it's a very unique game. Tell me what you guys think about this down in the comments so far. What are your thoughts? Where do you see improvements at right now from just the coverage that we have going on? I'd like to see your guys' feedback. And I'm going to take that for one more bleed, because that's going to be a 2-2-2. The Jaguar bleed, so we'll take Onslaught. To be honest, I don't like any of these, but a taunt is nice, so I'll take the taunt for now. Unfortunate, sometimes the rolls are not good, but as you saw, you could have re-rolled, but I saved them for later on. We'll give him this for now. Yeah, I would never wear that. Decreases damage and shield generation. Now you guys are going to run into our first elite battle. Alright, so this is the Ent. He's a really cool one. He does an AoE attack and stuff like that. If we had a different relic, this dragon over here you can actually interact with. So, I'm going to start off with my Hunter. Do Focus Fire. Attack. I'm going to bring my Paladin in first so everybody can heal up. Who's Ent attacking? Alright. We're going to have focus him on this guy. Alright. Let's see. We'll have him going first. So we can start the bleed off. And then... what do we have for health? 91. Alright. This is going to do 13 damage. This is 16 to 18. And I think everyone's attacked. And now he's going to call reinforcements as well. If he started at 80 health, I could have just ended him in the first turn. I definitely did not play that the best, I'm not going to lie. Is he still targeted? He is not. Who can do the most damage? I think you can. Yep. You're going to heal up. And the bosses tend to usually drop a lot of XP. She doesn't have an ultimate. So this used to be really nice. So I'm going to increase her range. You're definitely going to get more bleed chance. And shield generation. Alright, so his turn's up. We're going to end all this. She's going to run back. Attack him. So that then the Jaguar can attack. Ooh, I did not realize the Jaguar had a 2-turn cooldown. Alright, who's that attacking? He's got a 6 shield, he's fine. Perfect. Alright, you're gonna heal up. Anybody else have a heal that they can do? You got more health. So you will now attack. What's your health at? Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna finish him and heal up. Alright, we got 2 chests here. Usually these chests are a little bit better. So right here you can see examine. Yep, blue item drop. Sometimes it's purple. So examine, it tells you a forest drake, a whelpling no larger than a hound, its scales are dulled, breath long gone, yet the earth around it seems reluctant to let go. And you can retrieve the whelpling, but it requires a blossoming petal, which is a artifact in the very beginning that modifies your game. So that's a really cool thing. There's like interactables in the world as well. I like that one, but it's not the best. It's rare that you don't receive damage. Arrow Storm is like an AoE from like World of Warcraft with a barrage. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like any of these. There we go, that's what I want. Attacks 3 times. That's a new ability. actually. I do like this one and Oathkeeper a lot. But that's a new ability. I'm going to grab it. Increased by current armor. I want to test that out by what that means. It's really unique. Alright, start of the turn. Gain 1 AP if no movement was spent last turn. Everyone moves, so I'll never use that. That would actually work on the Paladin with his shield. Attacking is slowed. He's the only one I know that does it slow. I'll give her it for now. It's not worth it. I'll probably sell it. But this is what's super cool. So this is the upgrade station. You have 1 token and then some can get more. That was what I was showing you in the Fountain of Souls. So I'm going to go into here. I'm always going to... Okay, so that it... I was trying to see if maybe if the dog was in here. It is not. Alright, well, the Jaguar. It looks like a dog to me. I want to increase this because I want that shattered. So shattered, shield generation is decreased by 1 per stack. And it lasts for 2 turns. So, or do I want to inflict weaken? Decreases damage. This Act 1 boss does a lot of shielding, so... Sometimes it's a little bit hard to choose. But I'm going to go with the Shattered. I'm going to upgrade Balance because I like my shield. And as you see, nothing changed here. But the cooldown goes from 2 turns to 1 turn, which is crucial for that. Alright, and for Light Slash, I usually max out my Zelius strikes. But I need this for my shield gain. Because if you saw, this says it increases damage by current armor. So this costs 2, this costs 1, so I can cast them at the same time. So alright, let's leave. We'll go to another elite battle because we will hit the merchant after this elite. Alright, so this guy is kind of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely want to get him started like ASAP. He's focusing on my archer. He seems to always focus on like the weakest one in armor. So I kind of want to mark him, but it's not going to let me rupture. I want rupture. And I want shattered on him. And then I want to run for my life. She has nice movement, so... Alright, we'll send him in first with a normal strike, and then I want to test this guy out. By 9 to 3. Okay. It's okay. Alright. We'll come into him. He's going to do an AoE stop, so I'm going to try to shield anybody I can, so he's going to get a shield. Then we're going to bleed him. Panther's gonna come around. Panther's gonna do some attacks. And we took him down. Half health already. He was just out of range. Exactly what I love to see. He's coming back on my Paladin next. So we're gonna shield up again. 23. He's gonna AoE everyone. So I will give the Panther the shield. And bring the Panther over. We will attack with her. We should have actually used focus to give somebody else a shield. And I should have actually attacked with her first. So that was my mistake. I can't kill him. I wish I could, but I can't, not yet. But I'm going to at least be able to shield again. And I know he's going to AoE, so I'm just going to shield again. This is gonna be a big hit. Is she far enough away? If not, I'm gonna make her run still. Yep, there it was. And he still did enough damage to go through everyone. She's gonna rupture again to make him weaker. And I'm gonna have her stop attacking. But what does this do? +2. I'm gonna use the Panther to heal up and not attack because of its inflicting wound. He's gonna come out with this. 4, 3, and then does he still have shield? He does. There's that. That's another elite down. Looks like we got a chest going off this way. Like I said, they drop a lot of XP. I really don't care. I'm not going with the damage build, so I'm just gonna take max health on the ranger. All terrible. I guess I'll increase the AoE. Nothing that I care. I guess I'll take the XP. Let's go open this chest. Alright. Let's get out of here. So it's nice. That's just a constant weaken. I'll put that on my warrior. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice to take aim. Oh, man. Or increase everybody's damage. Nah, I'm just going to strictly focus on her. I like Piercing Strike, but I like Sunder more. That's new too. That was not in here. Wow. Wow. Oath Keeper could be pretty good too, actually. It's a toss-up right now, I'm not gonna lie. Inflict Weaken. Gain 1 AP. Next turn if no damage is dealt. No one will ever use that. Alright, let's go over here. Upgrade again, the best part. I like this because it reduces a cooldown of another ability, which is super nice. A mage has something like that set up. It's so nice. Yep, max that out. And we are going to max this out. Yes. I always go to Holy Shock next, even though Zelia Strikes is extremely good. This does an AoE attack at tier 4. That I really enjoy. In the very beginning, what I did not show is you can also change the difficulty. This is just set on normal difficulty, so not anything serious or anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to have her take aim. And since I'm leveling this up, actually going to apply Rupture. And then the nice thing is it'll reduce one of them. So now I'll get Rupture back next turn again. We're going to bring him in. Gain 26 shield. This will keep increasing every turn. It's got a 2-turn cooldown. I'll rarely use that. But I could use it right now. Just to keep going. And just to have fun. And pop this. And do the 6 attack slash. 6, I'm at 3. He's not gonna die, I'd rather bleed him. And then send the Jaguar out. We got him really low in the first turn. Who's under attack right now? Alright, we're good. He's gonna call reinforcements. We're gonna heal at the end of this encounter. So I'm gonna hope we're gonna do enough damage. And this works for me. For this, so I can hit everyone. And then they're gonna kill him. So I'll attack him. We'll use him to finish him off since it doesn't do very much damage. We'll have him just auto attack him. No, I can't. You. 5. Yep, dead. Level up, like I said, drops lots of XP, and plus we got a 4% boost from the Paladin. That's good for her. The True Shot Aura is very good for her. I definitely want more bleed chance and gain permanent shield generation always. I like to negate the first negative status effect too for later on. But let's see. Yep, you can finish him. And he can easily finish this guy. And we'll use it because he still overheals. Oh, no. That's fixed. He did not overheal. Like I said, always follow that path that brings you to hidden chests all on the map. I think Invigorating Heart is actually really good. If I can remember right. That's really, really good if you have a mage on your team for fire. Really good. Not gonna lie, I don't like any of it. That could be good for that slow. What was it, slow? I don't ever use Vault because of the cooldown and the cost. So yeah, I don't care about Vault. I will take Steady Shot. It uses all my AP, but I got the ring on that. Gives me all my AP, my movement back. So I don't want him being my taunting guy. None of these are good. I'll take Onslaught, increases damage. I like Holy Wrath a lot, but let's see. Nope, I'm gonna upgrade Zelius. Come into here before we sell. I will always rock this. After every 4th ability cast, she casts a lot of abilities. Sometimes I have like AP stuff on, which helps me out a lot. He will burn eventually. He will do burns. That's an amulet. Alright, let's go sell it. And the shop is really cool in this game too. So you got your items, but then at the bottom you can also buy tomes to get different abilities. Like I said, you got your common, uncommon, rare, epic, and ultimates. So I like to go through the shop and look at the different items first, stuff like that. Inflicts blind. I wonder if they got the one item that inflicts blind at the start of every battle. That's actually really good for him. I didn't really see anything I really enjoyed in here. I'll take this one. Yeah, I'll take that for now. I don't know if I want to risk that one. That's the gamblers. Yeah, didn't like any of these, so let's roll some abilities. Let's get 165, that's gonna be 120. I think we should be able to get 2. I wanna see if the knight got any more new abilities. No, but I like that. Alright, let's see if the Ranger got any more new ones? That's a good ability. That reduces all cooldowns, but it does not increase my damage. I don't really care because I'm going to use that first, so nothing should be on cooldown. That's irrelevant. I guess I'll grab this. And yeah, we're left with 1 gold. The gold's up in the top left-hand corner. Alright, let's go into here. And this is Act 1, first boss. He's got a lot of cool mechanics to him. He summons goons, he summons shadow clones of himself, and then when he gets low enough health, he splits into 3. And you gotta time all 3 to die at the same time, or they just get back up. So let's do it. Let's do Act 1 right now and finish this off. Alright. Who's getting attacked? He's attacking the Panther. She's attacking. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm okay with all that. Let's do Rupture and take aim. And everything was +2. Bring the Panther over. See if we can bring the Panther right here. I'd usually try to take all these guys out, which I probably will do. Well, I'll try. These guys are going to shield if we don't kill them. So, hate to waste it, but I'm going to have to. No, I won't. Alright. I were able to take 1 down. I'm out of line, but this is an AoE attack that I don't want to waste. Can I go? Who's he attacking? You're coming to attack me? I'll just shield up instead. Alright. No, the Panther start this guy off. He does have an AoE bomb that he throws down as well. I'm feeling, yep. So you gotta take these Trickster Mirages out. And you also need to take his goons out because he has buffs on for every goon that he has alive. Alright, not my ideal spot. I want to keep him. Oh, yeah, see? I should have remembered I need to take these guys out. I just said it and I already forgot that quick. But we're going to do this. Because I want these guys gone. I don't want any NPC in here right now when I'm fighting the boss. Come over here, attack. Do this. Use him to hopefully finish him off. They're both attacking him. I need to finish him off. I'm gonna need to shield him. Move her away. Move the Panther away. Just in case he does his AoE attack. Who's she after? Alright, so he summoned his goons. Increasing his own damage. So, riposte is just like what you think. If you attack, it reflects. I'm gonna have him try to finish this off. He did. Perfect. Alright. You are going to come over here because you shield up. And then I'm going to AoE attack. That is his ultimate, which is very nice. Do you have an AoE? Can we get them all? Let's line this up. Super handy. Yeah. And then use her to finish them all off. Who's he on? Oh, me. Okay. Finish him off. I thought I had the ring on that. Okay, that might have been fixed. I know that's technically fixed. I feel like that should definitely work with it still. But I guess it didn't. That's okay. I'll get it back right here. I'm gonna come up here. I'll save that for next turn. I think everybody's gone. And he's gonna chase after me. There's his deflection and his evasion. Ooh, he ran north side. Not cool. So if you ever want to see them, you can right click them and inspect, see what they got going on. So he's ignoring the next 2 damages. So what that means is he ran out of everyone's line of sight. So I'll just run away from him. Make him come back over here to me. Just in case he hits me, I'm gonna shield. I think also I can shield myself. Give him a little bit of damage. Yep, I got rid of one of them at least. Yeah, none of these got far enough range. We'll get rid of that too. There we go. End turn. He did blind me, which sucked. Hopefully I don't miss. 50% chance. I did not. And I did not miss again, which is beautiful. Bring him in. So he can shield up. Zelia strike. He's now gonna, if I don't kill him right now, he's now gonna clone. But he's gonna die before he can clone. Because I'm gonna do that right now. So the thing is, so when you pull this out, you cannot do any ability that requires a shield. Shield, and I think this requires a shield. Yep, it requires a shield. So any ability that requires a shield when you have your longsword out does not work. But that right there was Act 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, definitely leave a comment down below what your thoughts were about it. If this is a game that you're interested in, or if you want to see Act 2. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.